Why is this microphone in my pants now?
The RV streams are back.
Okay, so you've taken over my stream. It's all about you and whatever sexy thing you're doing with fucking Band-Aids.
Now get the fuck out of here before you get killed.
Oh my god, I can't wait for the playoffs. Come on. You don't care about football.
Are you sure you can pronounce words?
Oh, honey, you know what? I buy a house in 1972 when I come to America.
That's pathetic! Whatever happened to Darius?
I think he died.
Woo, 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 woo.
Global homo.
Global homo, glomo, shlomo, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
No extra charge. I don't want to talk to my parents. I actually had the thought the other day. I was like reading some thread about aging on Twitter and like how AI is going to solve whatever. And, you know, people born now are going to live to be 150 or 500 or some insane shit. And I was like, I hope my parents die before they solve aging. And I was like, do I really hope that? Because I'm sure I'll be sad when my parents die. But then it's like part of me, one of the first thoughts I had was like, if by some miracle I'm going to live to be like 120 or something, I really hope they're not around at 150 then. So I don't want to. I can't stand my family.
Grace, you're blocking my drive.
Sorry, that's my bad.
My rear view
Keep
mirror.
doing that.
You have to keep that in mind. Now I'm getting on the highway. That would be the highway. Where is this smoke shop?
It's right. You can see it's like right over there in that the cluster of buildings.
Well, how do you get there? This is my question.
Yeah.
It looked like a 7-lane highway.
How much is diesel? They don't have a sign.
Oh, yeah.
There's a mobile with diesel right there.
Okay.
Nordstrom.
Do they have
store.
diesel?
Yeah, they have diesel.
How much was it?
I didn't see the price. They didn't have a sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dad has been researching.
What are we doing here? It's telling me to go on this.
Jasmine
Wait.
Far. Oh, you want to go left?
God
Oh.
damn it. Whoa! Whoa.
It was funny when I met this.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry,
crazy, Grace.
I had a sort of issue with guilt.
A lot of people feel like that. They cannot apologize.
But the thing is,
Well, obviously you can apologize.
I understand. I don't put too much pressure.
I think a lot of
It's
people
like,
have trouble understanding that you can ask for an apology. The other person doesn't have to forgive you.
I think it's a
Jacinda cannot apologize.
no. I think it's a pride.
My father can't apologize. My mother can't apologize. But anyways, we ran into this problem quite a bit on the internet.
Yes, people find it very hard.
Seth
Yeah,
can't just simply say sorry
yeah.
for his bad behavior when he interacted with you.
I could hurt your daughter right now. There's nothing you can do about it. How do you feel about that, Ben?
Give me my fucking hat, you bitch!
He's serious. He's serious.
Fuck away from me.
Right.
So we have the rest of this decade to file charges.
Yeah.
To press for charges.
Smeth is completely nuts. Yep. Can we just talk about this just briefly? Because
Yes.
Smeth, right,
Whoa.
is a 29-year-old streamer, MrGirl devotee, has started writing love letters to MrGirl. And the funny thing
letters of
letters detailing his obsession, but like posting them
Obsessive
publicly
letters,
on
yeah.
Reddit and calling them love letters. They're not really love letters.
he calls them love letters?
Yes, he does. But
That's
the thing
not
about
love.
it
That's
is,
not nothing to do with love at all. It's like super. He thinks it's edgy art. I think it's a manifestation of an unwell human being.
You look fantastic. All the way around. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, now turn around.
Dig your own grave.
right.
Whether it's a literal, ends up as a literal grave, which it very well could.
MrGirl is more crazy because he knows that Smeth is an antisocial loser who doesn't have friends in real life. And he knows that this obsession is I mean, it's an obsession, right? That's an
It's
inherently
a substitute
negative.
for healthy relationships.
He's not even seeing Mr. Girl as a person at this point.
Go Rama, Grace. All nude all the time. Should we stop in?
Hang on a second, I can't really hear
They
you.
start off in the morning nude.
I gotta go.
You come there for eggs. It's nudity.
Hang on, I can't hear you at all.
Maybe I need to orient myself better.
I just can't hear you.
See if I'm gay. If I go to a nude go-go place and I have no reaction, maybe this whole trip is misguided. There's a little hook to keep it open, Grace. Grace?
Sorry, hang on, I really can't hear you back here. Just keep
There's a
going.
little hook. I believe that there are times when you can hit a woman and children, including violently. But do you really want to stuff your face with sushi? That seems weird.
No, I'm not even really hungry.
I am.
Oh, you are? Well, there's
I just said that I was.
Are you make turkey sandwiches? I can make fluffernutters.
Excuse me, what was the...
Turkey sandwiches?
Oh, that's the whole sentence, turkey sandwiches. Okay, I think I basically understand that.
I can make turkey sandwiches.
Oh, that's what it was, okay.
Yeah.
Because if you replay it, those words were not
Okay,
made clear.
that's not true because I definitely said that.
Okay, replay it. I think you said something like, turkey sandwiches.
Are you make turkey sandwiches? I can make fluffernutters.
Excuse me, what was the...
You're right.
Well, how would you characterize that? Can we play it slow? Play it slow. It was just mumbling. It was just unclear.
Yeah. It was.
Okay, so let's go back to the fact. You can make turkey sandwiches.
Yes.
All right. We're traveling. We're careening down the East Coast at 72 miles an hour.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be a little nerve-wracking for me and you?
I mean, it would be, but like I can sit down in the bed and just quickly make like 2 turkey sandwiches. It would be easy. You know what I mean?
Chew or chew?
2.
You said chew.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Now you're acting nervous because I called you out on the previous thing. Are you not sure whether you can pronounce words now?
No, I'm sure I can pronounce words.
Are you sure you can pronounce words?
Yes, I am sure.
Okay. Because the word two is not that difficult.
No, it's not. I don't know. I'm sorry.
3 letters. Really basically just a consonant and a vowel sound. 2. Not sh. Ooh.
I don't have an excuse. I don't have an excuse.
Well, you do.
I was wrong.
You're pretending to be nervous around me in order
Yes.
to make me confused. Could you refill this with water?
Yes.
No rush. Thank you.
Yeah. Road Trek RS Adventurous mileage.
No, miles per gallon.
Oh,
Fuel efficiency. It depends how much you have in the tanks and everything.
right. But
What
it says
kind of trip you're taking.
it says up to 24 miles per gallon.
Yeah, but the way I'm not really having much success talking with you.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Just drop it. Sorry.
No, I don't want to hear sorry. I'm just feeling like it's not really working out. You seem like you're playing the part of someone who is a victim of a demanding father, an overly demanding and critical father. At this point, you seem to have gotten hysterical. You're not wearing your seatbelt?
No. I will
We're
now.
going 55 miles an hour on a super highway that's filled with cars.
Yeah, you're right. I should wear the seatbelt.
Yeah?
Yes, you're right. I should wear the seatbelt.
I didn't ask if I was right.
Okay, so we were in a bit of a dangerous situation. I think I wasn't really cognizant of that. I mean, I knew it was a sketchy area, but I think I just kind of was like, oh, well, like we're getting out of here and it's not that big of a deal.
It wasn't that big of a deal. I don't know what that big of a deal is. That's a relative term.
Well, enough of it, like enough of the.
You think me screaming at a stranger, yelling at a stranger, swears at a stranger is nothing?
No, I don't think it's nothing. You rarely do that. I don't know. Like it's
Okay,
like.
so it's not. Okay, so, but you keep saying it's not that big of a deal. I don't know what to tell you.
To be honest, though, I don't see how me complaining
When
about
you say
the Wi-Fi
to be honest, that is it definitely precedes lying.
All right, yeah.
That's what liars say before they start lying. Just saying, I know that to be true.
All right, so I've been hearing this dialogue coming in about basically what it seems to be is a lot of gaslighting. Now, I will say that it's just gay, okay? Nobody complains like this. My dad wouldn't complain like this. What, Ben, can you tell me what exactly happened? Because when it lagged out, I just stopped watching. So what happened?
What is the term? Do you even know what the term gaslighting means?
It means whatever I want it to mean. It's a colloquial word to say that you're manipulating the situation because you like to whine a lot and it grates
It's
on
not a
everybody.
colloquial word. It's a
Yes, it is.
psychological term.
I said it the way it meant. Yes. Yeah.
What?
You said it the way it meant? That doesn't even make
When
any
I
sense.
say, when people in chat
Maybe
say
you
you're
should
gaslighting,
switch over to Spanish because
technical-
I don't think English is working for you.
your
Nigga.
technical definition doesn't suit anybody's like interest. Nobody gives a shit, okay?
It's not.
Bottom
Okay,
line,
so words don't have meanings. Okay.
of course,
All right,
no,
good luck
no.
with that. So then I'm out.
Oh.
I'm out. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, you're a victim. You're a victim of
Chinga
just
tu madre.
normal terms.
Chinga tu madre.
You're just seething. That's crazy.
Talk to Grace about it. She likes nonsense psychobabble with faggots.
Doesn't she talk to you every day? So wouldn't that be what she likes, right? Psychobabble, whining, circles,
No.
loops. Oh, your mom
No.
who gives a fuck, bro?
No,
You're 50.
she doesn't like
Wow.
talking to me. She likes talking to guys like you.
Maybe there's a break from your psychobabble, like I was saying. Either way you slice it.
Now it's my
it's all right.
psychobabble.
Yeah,
When have you
you're
heard me use
clearly
the
a
term
looper.
gaslighting? Never.
I don't gaslight.
It's not psychobabble.
You don't even know what it means.
I do know
And
what it
you're
means.
the one doing the gaslighting.
You do
That's a
something that's super
Seinfeld
gay
quote.
and limp dick, and then
You don't
blame
even
her
know what
for
the
not
word
helping you
means.
out. I know what it means, obviously.
You know it as all destiny orders to mean like I don't like what you said. You don't even know what the actual. It does mean something specific.
Yeah, it
It's-
means that you were basically what?
It's not gaslighting for my dad to say, I don't appreciate the way you treated me or acted in that situation. That's not gaslighting.
It's
Yes,
not
it is.
gaslighting.
No,
No,
gaslighting would be like
because
no,
bottom line,
gaslighting would be me saying like, I gave that receipt to her, and him saying, no, you didn't. That's gaslighting. Is telling
No,
somebody
gaslighting.
their experience.
Earlier on this trip, she said in a garbled way, I can make you a turkey sandwich. I said, you did not pronounce any of those words. She said, yes, I did. I said, I can make you a turkey sandwich. So we replayed it, and sure enough, she didn't pronounce any of those words. If she had pronounced those words, and I knew she had pronounced those words, and I insisted that she didn't, that's gaslighting.
Right.
But she wasn't gaslighting me, and I wasn't gaslighting her. I was correcting her because I care about her. And maybe nobody cares enough about you to correct your grammar and to help you to use words in a way that are meaningful. And that's
now you're using gay sass, Ben. You're
not
using
my fault.
techniques.
That's your
You're
parents
adopting my
and
strategies.
society's fault. That no one
I
cares.
know more words than you
to
do, Ben. You're
correct
not
you.
as
They just look
articulate
at
as
you and
I
go,
am.
well, he's a
Clearly,
fucking
you're
beast.
fired.
He'll never get
You
it
are
right
so
anyways.
mad.
Who cares?
Wow. He's seething right now. Benjamin, just in a colloquial
I'm
sense,
having a
can you
good
get your
time
act
because I'm
together?
winning.
You're winning at
But go
what
ahead.
exactly? You're over
You
here
two
flustered
can
because you were
soothe her.
bitching about
Tell
some
her
gas station
that she's a
attendant.
victim.
Grace can be a fucking retard for all I care. I'm correcting you. This has nothing to do with her. I'm just saying, in particular,
How are you
when
correcting
you
me? You don't know how to use the English
Because-
language. You don't know what
yes,
words
I don't
mean.
know, and
you
you're
claim
still
you can
upset about it.
redefine words
You're
however you feel like
nitpicking
on
a
the
term
go.
that
How's that a
everybody
win?
knows to mean one thing. It's a win because you're
Can you just
feeling
talk
like
over
life
me
is-
like a
because you take forever to talk. I talk and I enunciate every single word I say.
Why
People can
do you
understand
think
what I
that
say,
men
and
let
I'm
other
not
men
taking
talk
forever
and
to
then
do it.
respond, or they just talk over each other?
No, what men do is actually passive aggressively attack some nigga that's Mexican because you don't know the gaslighting because I get called that all the time and I actually looked it up and I know.
Oh,
what it
now
is.
it's racism. Racism.
I'm saying that
You are not. You should be familiar with the English language. You don't even have
I know
an
more
accent.
English than you do. I'm better at it than you are. Obviously,
Well,
yes,
you
I
just
do know.
failed to conjugate a basic
Conjugate
verb
what?
conjugation.
Gaslighting? I know what gaslighting
No,
is.
that's not a verb. You don't even know what a verb is. Dude. Go
I wasn't- I
to
was
English
going with the flow.
class.
I'm not.
Go to English class. Inglés, un poquito inglés. That's what you should say before you start any conversation. Solamente un poquito inglés.
You were wrong about gaslighting.
No, I was right.
No, you weren't, because He's not saying my experience of reality is different. He's just saying I have a problem with the way you acted. That's not gaslighting. Like,
I already said.
That's not gaslighting.
He doesn't even know what the term
You're
means.
getting into the nitpicking of it. When I say something, I mean it so that everybody understands it. If you read the
so
chat,
you want to be a lawyer, right? You want to be a lawyer, right? And so if you use a legal term incorrectly in court and the judge says, how the fuck are you a lawyer? You're going to go, you're into nitpicking. You're going to be out of the profession. That's not precision. Is nowhere in language is nowhere more valuable than as an attorney.
No.
Try talking over and then just talk over the judge. Good luck with that career.
I could. But
I would
listen,
consider
that's not
something
how
else.
being a lawyer works.
Gay porn is the thing for you. Be the bottom that you are. Gay porn. That's your best bet.
My bottom.
That's my last word.
Bottom.
Goodbye.
Nope, you're my bottom. You're my bottom. There you go.
No, I'm not gay.
This is looking like a Nutella spread, dude, but it's melting. It's disgusting, pungent, gross. Okay. Now that we're back at it.
Pungent?
I almost fell off the toilet. It was so crazy in there.
What?
Really?
I've never seen anything like it.
It was a crazy gas stop. You guys couldn't see because it was just like a dead zone.
Tiles were all coming out. But, whatever. It wasn't, I could take a shit, but it was crazy.
Okay, but see how you talk like a girl? Like, I could totally handle it, but like, oh my God, like, are you serious? That's you, Ben. You whine harder than any nigga I've ever even heard of.
Men can complain.
Men can complain, but you take it to another level. Like, somebody can jump and
Is Donald Trump a bitch when he complains that he's mistreated? Okay.
Yes, but there's billions of dollars on their line. This nigga's talking about complaining about the shit he took. And he took the shit. He's just complaining about the tiles being uneven or something because you're autistic, Ben. So that's just simply ridiculous, yeah?
But what does it make you that you're commenting on me commenting
I'm
about
enjoying it.
You're the victim.
I'm the vulture.
You're finding it interesting enough to comment on it. You're logically, there's no way you can defend that.
I'm in the mud. I'm the farmer.
If it's worth,
I'm 32.
If it's worth you commenting on my complaint, then that means my complaint.
So you're bitching. You're the victim of me commentating about it, or else you wouldn't have brought it up, right? So you're my victim.
You just try to use my lingo, but you don't know how to use it.
How? How?
Yeah.
So you're a victim
like a little
of somebody
baby. You're like a little baby that gets in a heavyweight ring, puts on his daddy's boxing gloves, and feels like a tough guy. All right, it's cute, buddy. Okay, Lalito. Okay, now get the fuck out of here before you get killed.
You're coping. You're like
get
on the
fuck
campus.
Out of here.
Like, oh, that's cute that you
belong in the baby pool, crying and peeing.
Nope.
Why do you go to Grand Canyon University?
Because why not, bitch? Suffer. Why did you do a theology degree, the weakest degree possible? That's fucking gay. Who cares? You were a high school teacher at 40, dog. You can't talk shit about
theology. Is the queen of the sciences.
Nobody cares.
Queen
of the sciences.
Well, no one thinks Grand Canyon University is a good school.
I didn't ask.
So some people, I admit it's a minority of people, recognize that theology is the queen of the sciences, but absolutely nobody on the face of the earth, including
if I end up making a teacher's income by 40,
thinks that it's a prestigious university. It's it. I'm sure the only reason it's a university is because they can't stop them from calling it what it is, which is a college at best.
And
it's not a university. It's a place of research. What are they researching? The crags in the canyon?
And it's like,
let me ask you this question. If your mother right now decided to get rid of you, decided she doesn't want you as part of your life, how bad would that be for your life? Devastating. That's pathetic.
Isn't that what your mom did to you, you fucking dork? You think that was going to work on me?
When I was 20 years old, I had left home and was living on my... No. Shut the fuck up. I had left... When I was 20 years old, I had left home and never turned back. I left home at age 17, nigga. I wasn't living in my mom's vagina 3 years later.
They don't miss you. That's a problem.
Live in a fucking dorm.
Why? Yeah, here. Oh, yeah. Let me
get out of your mother's vagina. That's why.
Nope.
That's it. That's all I got to say. I got to focus on the road. I got a destination I got to get to.
You are literally a guy that has not had 16 years talking about you're a unicorn man.
You want to know how many spits I've talked to who told me about, in the old country, I was a great man. My family was known and respected everywhere. And you know what the obvious question is? Then go fucking back there. And what the fuck are you doing here? Wiping the shit off the toilets in this school, right? But they will still go with it because it must be that machismo culture. You can't admit that you're a fucking loser. When
That's
it's
literally you,
obvious
Ben.
to
That's
everyone
literally
else.
you, nigga. That is you. You are Mexican.
Who's in a car right now?
You're an extended pale
getting
Mexican.
some top tier.
Where? You're hoping. Pray to
Half
God
his
it
age.
rains.
Me or you? I don't need some homosexual like you to validate me that I have that I'm going to visit a beautiful woman.
I'm straighter than you, Ben. It's crazy. It's actually insane.
Yeah. If that was true, I would.
Well, yeah.
All right, we're getting close. I think we gotta end the stream.
Bye.
I don't feel like it's making sense. We're gonna kill you.
Dad, say good morning to the stream.
We're gonna kill you, bitches.
I'm gonna kill you.
I ask you a question.
If
You
I
say
drop
thank. The answer is
oh.
your response is thank you. Okay. It's not how the English language works, but I guess we're doing it different. It's crazy. Why don't you swing this around? You can explore the space, you know what I'm saying, as a streaming space. And you're being a victim of it.
No, I'm just trying to film.
No. You say no. I agree. The answer is no. You all these wires everywhere.
Yeah.
Who cares, right? You're saying this doesn't work? It works.
Yeah, it does work. I was wrong about it not working.
Okay. All right, Grace. I feel like what you're doing now is you're dumping your stream on me, and I feel like I'm just saying theoretically, like drink some coffee, and you're like kind of the, you know.
I'm like the host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. There's one camera
But you're just
on
being
you.
super autistic.
Yes, because I was just getting a lot of pieces together. But
What? What do you mean? A lot of pieces? What are you talking about?
well, the microphones and stuff, and I was setting up the camera angles.
But I just think what it is there aren't many good streamers out there. Who are you going to tell me is a good streamer?
Smeth. Just kidding.
Oh, okay. So you're doing a thing like you're better than me. Okay. All right, I'll just take a break then.
No, I'm not.
You're not going to engage. You're just like,
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was shitty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Honestly.
well, you're like too cool to talk to me like
No,
sincerely.
I'll talk to you.
No. Don't tell me no.
Sorry.
You're like, this is what you did yesterday with Sophia. You're like, ha, she's retarded and you suck.
Sorry.
And it's like, okay, but like,
It's a bad habit. I'm sorry. It was
okay, but this is what we were talking about yesterday. When you stream, you distance yourself from me and you're like, ew, gross. He's gross. Which if it's banter, that's fine. Like I don't mind ball busting, but it's like, you're really like, okay, we're not co-streaming now. You're just like being this kind of, and you're doing this thing with your bandages. It's like, okay, so you're doing your stream. So, all right.
No, I get it. You're trying to have a conversation.
No. So it's like, okay, so you've taken over my stream. It's all about you and whatever sexy thing you're doing with fucking band-aids. And like, I don't understand it. It seems like I was having a conversation that I was having with you and chat was following, but you're now doing like, haha, you suck. Yeah, Smith. I'm trying to ask a question. You're not engaging.
I'm sorry. Yes.
So go fuck yourself.
Okay. I'm sorry. I did.
I don't want to hear. I'm sorry.
I thought it was.
I don't want to hear it. Maybe this would be this is something you could learn from. I'm trying to say, like, can you help me figure this shit out? That's to me interesting. But you're like, nah, actually, like,
I'm sorry.
I'm showing my tits and you're a loser. Whatever. Okay. I don't know. Go ahead, take it over. I don't know.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, if anybody wants to come up to help me I just think that was
You
shitty
said
of
that
me to do.
we said we spent 6.5 hours on the road, and then my thing was like, hey, we should just like go over this thing of like, what's the deal with streaming? Are you a victim of streaming or not? And we never got there. And
Yeah.
you've been acting angry. You were kind of angry last night. You were angry this morning. And now you're kind of saying like, I don't want to do the stream about you, and sort of reflecting on your streaming and your, experiences with women. That's gay, and you're a loser. Okay. All right. I get it. It's kind of it's standard fare for you. So that's what you want to do. I don't know. That's what you're inclined to do. I would reconsider it, but
all right.
I'm kind of just like exhausted from saying like, hey, let's have a conversation that's humorous.
Yeah.
But also maybe trying to reflect on things, and you're just like, you're a loser. That's my reflection. Why is this microphone in my pants now?
What do you mean, why is it in your pants?
It's located here.
Maybe you put them on over the, well, obviously you did.
I got it. I don't need your help. They're like in my sweatpants. In the pocket? Did you put them in there?
I don't think so. I had the mic on the chair, so you could put it in your jeans pockets when you put them on.
All right. Whatever. But I'm done.
I was sort of like acting like I was better than him and that I didn't actually want to talk to him.
That light above the pizza box, why is that on?
Oh, because I was doing my makeup. I forgot to turn that off. Let me see if
You're a victim of that light.
No, I'm not a victim of that.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot to turn it off.
I'm protesting. You dismiss me outright as a human being. All right.
All right. Bye.
Oh, it is cold. I need that winter hat.
Sure.
I would open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want gloves too? I have gloves.
No.
I was like stressed out, so I started like picking at the Band-Aid and stuff, and I told myself like, okay, showing the Band-Aid and showing myself changing it will just be like visual stimulation for people who are watching, and then they can also listen. But I knew that it was sort of disrespectful. Like I knew it was sort of disrespectful. I don't like it when people do, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't like it when people do other things. Like when he says like Grace is built like a tank or something, like I don't really care. It's not that. I know it's not that, but it's still like I still have this like suspicion. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like I'm afraid he's like gonna hurt me, not physically, but I'm just like I'm afraid that. It's like, it's fear. It is fear. It's like fear when we're streaming together that like, do you really think that Ben helped you and the family when he realized that you were feeling alienated? How did he help? What improved? I think he saw like that my relationship with my mom, who I talked to a lot more, was like really rough. And I was doing this thing where I would like go to school, and then I would go to like middle school, and then I'd come back and she would like scream at me to clean the Airbnb apartments, and then I'd clean them, but like I was like, I would fall asleep while I was cleaning, and then I would just go to my room and like stay up until like 4 a.m. And it just like was obviously like something's not right here. And she was telling him, which I didn't know about, that like I was a spoiled brat who like didn't help the family. So I think he saw that, and he started by sort of inviting me and John like more into like kind of like the older kid part, like the adult side of the family, by saying like, you know, you guys can help us. You can help me and your mother by like helping us with these taxes, or like helping us organize stuff, helping us with these Airbnbs. Like we can all work together. This doesn't have to be so disjointed. But then she freaked out because I started being closer friends with him, and she just was like, she couldn't handle it. I think she just felt like I'm the odd one out, and she was, and like that was just the reality of the situation. You know, we'd go as a family for a walk at the park or something, and she would purposefully like walk behind me and my dad. And I would get really pissed off because I was like, well, you're acting like a victim of the situation, but like you're not actually like, I don't know what to tell you. You're not. I thought you were good friends with my dad. I thought you guys talked all the time. I thought you guys had more of a relationship than this, but like if you just seem like you're just like, I don't even like, you're not even mad at me, really. Like you're just sort of like giving up altogether. Like you want to be one of the kids. Like you're just like, what is going on when you walk behind us when we're walking in the woods as a family? What are you doing there? Like you can't keep up? No, we all start walking together. You know, I sat down with them once when I was like, I don't know, maybe 16, and I was like, Mom, I don't think you understand. I just want a mom and dad. I'm not trying to compete with you. She just wasn't there, you know? It was like 4 years of her, like, after this happened, after the dynamic sort of shifted, just her, like, she was there physically, but, like, just mentally, she was just, like, it just seemed like she didn't want to live her life. I wouldn't care if my mother said, like, if back then she had said, like, Ben, you're a fucking asshole, and I want a divorce from you, and I want half of it, of what we have together, and I want half custody or full custody. At least, like, that was what was so frustrating about her. That was what was so frustrating. And it's so, like mind fucking about the way that she did, like, the way that she engaged with the whole situation is, like, it's hard to understand, but it's like she wasn't even super angry at me. I think she said the whole thing, like, I sometimes, like, in my deepest, darkest place, I wish Grace would commit suicide, because I think she was just like, I think it's just immaturity. It's like, maybe if the person who has caused the shift in dynamics just goes away, then this issue will go away. I think she just gave up on communication, which is also reflected in her, like, blocking me, not responding at a certain point. Defo the fault of the woman who hasn't interacted with any of you by choice for a year. Well, I don't, like, yes, because she's my mother and she raised me, just because she hasn't interacted with me. And that hasn't been for a year. I stopped talking to her September 8th of last year. Before then, we were talking. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, it can the issues you have can lead back to one of your parents, even if you no longer speak to that parent. I don't know if you're not aware of that, but that's a pretty basic fact of life. Courtney did not block you as a sign that she gave up on you. I talked to her a few weeks ago. You always just spiral into hostility whenever she says something. Well, even if she thinks that's true, then that is a sign that she's given up. But I'm not making that as an appeal for her to, I mean, she did unblock me, but she just won't respond to anything I say. What kind of texts do you send Courtney since she won't respond? After my dad left December 26th, I said, Dad left, by the way, not sure if you care, but that's what happened. I drove him away, thumbs up. And then 3 hours later, I said, hey, can we talk or something, please? I'm not doing well, or at least start a conversation.
We're in Virginia now.
Oh, yeah. We did.
You're blocking my view of the rearview mirror.
Right. We did go to, I have been spiraling ever since what happened earlier. I haven't really found a way to figure that out.
Do you want to maybe address what happened and try to frame it?
Yes. So you were streaming, and
What was the...
You were streaming.
I was streaming?
Well, actually, no, that's not true. We were streaming on your channel.
Yeah.
And I was sort of like not really participating in the conversation that you were trying to have.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said something stupid as like sort of
with
a joke.
You. I was having a conversation with you.
Yes.
Bye.
And I said something stupid as sort of a joke, but it didn't really make any sense. You were trying to talk about streamers, and you said, who's a good streamer? And I said, Smeth. Didn't really make any sense. And you got pissed off because it just seemed like I wasn't really participating.
Okay. I'm not really, I wouldn't say what you're saying the way you're saying it.
Because you're making it look like it was isolated to that.
Well, that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. But that was...
Okay, but you haven't said anything about the rest of the straws.
Right. Well, no, I did say as we were streaming, I wasn't really engaging.
Okay, so you disagree with me.
No, I agree with you. I haven't really like set it up right.
So you agree now with me?
As I don't know. I don't think I'm worthy of talking. I can't do it. It's not making any sense.
So you're being like humble.
No, I'm not being humble.
Angry.
I'm ragingly angry.
Okay, but you're pretending you're like feeling guilty.
I don't feel guilty.
You said I'm not worthy.
I can't talk. It's not guilt.
You said I'm not worthy of talking.
Yeah, because even I can recognize I'm not making any sense. That
sounds like humility.
Well, it's not. I'm angry. It's not humility at all.
Why don't you just say you're angry?
I'm angry.
But I'm asking you why you don't generally say that you're angry. Instead, you couch it in this confusing, like, I'm not worthy.
Because I'm a liar?
Well, you're playing the victim, I think.
I'm playing the victim, yeah.
Are you a victim? You could maybe be more hopeful, because panic is a kind of form of despair.
Yes. Yes.
So can you do that or no?
Yes.
Are you feeling a little more hopeful?
Yes, I always feel hopeful. It's just fake despair, but like, yeah.
Okay, so you're lying that you feel despair, which is causing you to panic?
No, I mean, I really feel it, but like, I'm not actually close to despair at all. So I can just be a little more real. And
well,
say,
you're
like,
despairing of unpacking what's going on.
Yes, I am.
I don't mean despair in the sense of existential despair where you're going to kill yourself.
I was despairing of unpacking, yes. Okay, I can stop doing that.
You're feeling frustrated because it's, complicated. It keeps causing you to have to just basically immaturity, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, I'm just frustrated.
Because there's an answer to what it is. Like, your emotions can be explained because of your experience in the past.
Yes.
But then it can be like bounced up against the reality of the current situation, and you can say, oh, okay, I need to simply like restrain this, not keep going with this. It's not helpful. It doesn't make sense. Or if you think it does, then right?
Yes.
Okay. And there's no emergency right now, so you can take the time to do that.
Yes.
Why did it take you so long to respond?
I didn't quite hear what you said, and then it clicked after you said it. I was waiting for you to keep going with your sentence, but then I was like, oh, that's the end of the sentence.
So did you or did you not hear the words I said?
I heard the words, but I didn't quite hear the end, and then I was like, oh, that's what he meant, because he ended the sentence.
It was processing time?
I didn't just sit there not responding. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
You don't do that?
I do that, but that's not what that was. But whatever, I do that anyway, so it doesn't matter what my word is.
It's not like I do that. You do that all the time.
Yeah, you're right. I do that. I don't respond.
I prefer yes to yeah.
Yes, you're right. I do that. So I don't know why I'm acting like, oh, I would never do that. I do that all the time.
But you're acting like you've been caught out in a lie that's surprising.
Yes.
And you're frustrated by that.
Yes.
Are you interested in reality?
I'll try to be more grateful for that and stop being immature.
You'll try to be grateful?
Yes. It's just immaturity. I'm just letting it.
I don't really know that you can try to be grateful. Wouldn't you just be grateful? You're never going to become virtuous if you aren't honest.
Yes.
You want people to tell you you're virtuous, even though you're not. That's the opposite
Yes.
of virtuous. Well, the question is, do you want to continue a pattern of victimhood and irrationality, or do you want to like be honest and just have to like, you know, kind of relearn some patterns of thinking and behavior?
I would like to be honest and relearn some patterns of thinking.
With the grace of God and
yes.
time. And you don't like the fact that you're not as virtuous as you'd like to be.
Yeah, yes, and that's just immaturity.
Well, it's a victim mentality.
Yes.
How'd we do on researching that song? It was about 45 minutes ago that I requested it.
Yes, the Daisy is not connecting to the iPad, so do you mind if I just play it on the laptop?
Don't we have a little speaker here?
I don't know if I took it in. Let me go check.
Took it in from where?
From in here to the garage.
Oh. You're saying you can't play it on the car speakers?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know, it's finicky. Like, the Bluetooth just isn't connecting. I tried to forget the device and everything. I don't know. I could look into it, but it's just won't
Do you
connect.
feel like you're a victim of that, or is that just kind of one of those things you got to learn?
I can't really hear you back here, to be honest. Just give me a second. I'll find the speaker.
Now you're being honest? Okay.
What?
To be honest is a phrase that's used only by liars.
Right. Bad habit. Bad
Because
habit.
if you wouldn't need the phrase "to be honest" if you were just honest.
I don't know what to say. It's bad habit. I am being immature.
You don't know what to say?
I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just, it sucks that I say that.
Okay, why do you have to say anything?
What? Why do I have to say what?
I don't know. Why do you have to make a speech about it? Why can't you just say the simple truth that it's a bad habit? Why do you have to say, I don't know what to say, as if you're like someone's asking you for a speech? It's a bad habit that comes from having picked up the vice of lying from your mother.
Yes. I don't have to say a speech. It's a bad habit.
I mean, your mother do you not recall sitting with your mother for many hours every day for 4 years, listening to endless speeches that made no sense at all?
Yes,
and got
I
us
remember
nowhere? Did you think
Yes.
that was good behavior?
that. No, I didn't.
Do you have to do the same thing?
No, I do not. Absolutely should
Are you
not.
responding in a way that's normal?
No, but I gotta calm down. It's not.
Okay, what does that mean?
I have to calm down so that I.
Okay, but maybe instead of thinking like I need some sort of other thing to go on, maybe you could just calm down in the moment. Just stop doing what you're doing.
All right. Yes.
I don't like all right. All right. Well, 8 hours and 55 minutes to go.